Aloha, I'm Chris Berman, and coming up on ESPN, we'll get a look at the elusive Fred Taylor in action. 1,572 yards last year, a career high. We'll see if he's up to the task in this one. Indianapolis Colts, Jacksonville Jaguars, now.
Well, the fans are looking for their seats as the teams are down on the field warming up. Welcome to Alltel Stadium. I'm Dan Stevens. And here with me is Mr. Peter O'Keefe. Peter, our game features one of the premier quarterbacks in the league today.
Sure enough, Dan. If there's one guy in this league that's capable of putting an offense on his shoulders and carrying a team to victory, Peyton Manning is the guy. When you talk about who's the best pure passer in the game, I put Manning right at the top.
We'll see how he does once the game begins, Peter. But first, let's go to the coin toss.
I'll try heads.
It's tails.
Let's see.
Mike Vanderjagt kicking off for the Colts.
There's the signal, and we're ready.
Time for Jaguar football.
Vanderjagt kicks it, and we are underway. This will fly out of the end zone for a touchback. What a kick. The Jaguars send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their own 20-yard line.
4 receivers line up as the defense settles into a nickel package.
They couldn't connect on this
Pass is
one.
incomplete.
Johnson dropped the ball so fast there, you'd think it bit him on the thumb or something.
Potential for some nice yards, but it falls incomplete. That will bring up second down.
What's the pass?
Second and 10. Ball at the Jaguars' 20-yard line.
Johnson goes in motion. Brunell throws a bullet here, and it's tipped.
Pass is incomplete.
Incomplete.
Idris Bashir knocked that pass down, and he made sure the only one to touch the football was him.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
10.
Third down, and 5 wide receivers take the field. Grabs the fastball over the middle, and they get the first on third and long.
Party don't stop. Party don't stop. From the north.
Taylor gets the call on first down and gains about 3 yards.
Fred Taylor is a real good back. Third-year man out of Florida, and he's got some nice moves, too. He's the game's focal point most of the time, and if he gets on a roll here, ooh, watch out.
Second and 6. Ball at the Jaguars' 37-yard line.
Holmes in on the tackle, back at the 35.
David Macklin
was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
Nice job eliminating any forward progress on that play. That will bring up a third and long.
Well, Dan, we got an empty backfield, 5 receivers, and the defense is in their dime. Let's watch.
Johnson goes in motion. Brunell fires this one over the middle, and the reception is made past the markers for a first down.
Jimmy Smith wheels in the pass despite nearly getting squeezed by 2 defenders.
There's the catch and the double coverage. They really didn't phase him there.
Maybe they ought to send in a third.
It was third and long, but it didn't phase them. They moved the ball, and now they move the chains.
Yeah, really nice play calling, Dan.
for a first down.
Mark Brunell handles big time on this play, and it works. Makes it a little more exciting to watch, too. Oh, if he wasn't accurate on this throw, it would have been an interception. It's a real fine line.
And, Peter, that play doesn't get off the ground unless he runs a very precise route.
And he had to beat his man. A couple of the best banging heads there.
Brunell unloads this one to the left, and it's not reeled in. Incomplete.
Bobby
Shaw positioned himself on the outside back there, but the ball didn't position itself in his hands. No catch.
That would have been a big play and a big first down, Peter. They just don't sync up.
Good call. Maybe next time it'll work.
Johnson goes in motion. Triplett gets the sack at the 42.
Larry Triplett gets a sack in the backfield. The quarterback had nowhere to go on this one. Let's watch. Yep, the D shut the offense down on that play. They couldn't do anything.
3rd and 11. Ball at the 42-yard line.
Brunell throws a heater right sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
David Macklin got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down. Hansen gets the ball and punts it away. The Colts let it bounce out of bounds at the 5.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Good job, man. Yeah.
Chris Hansen finds the old coffin corner, as they like to say. Heck, I like to say it too. Out of bounds, and that's perfect. Buried them inside the 5-yard line.
Let's get
the Colts offense comes out. They're backed against their goal, and they will start at their own 5-yard line. Will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Number 23.
Adrian James got some help on that one in the form of blocking, but he still couldn't make a play out of it.
And this is nothing but read and react, Peter, which is what all defenders are taught.
Great concentration to nab one shifty runner, stepping up and doing his job.
Adrian James, the ball carrier. Wally Rayner with the tackle.
Run out of gas, baby. Better refill.
James carries it for a 3rd time in a row and heads wide right. No one in front of him. Brought down hard at the 31. It will be 1st down.
Move like that, Jags. Come on, let's play some defense.
Adrian James sticks close to his blockers here, and it pays off.
Nice run, Peter, and he's putting together some very nice stats.
Definitely. Up to now, he's got 26 yards on 3 carries.
1st down, 3 wideouts in the game. James carries it for the 4th straight time and picks up a couple.
Second and 8. Ball at the Colts, 33-yard line.
Smith goes in motion. James gets the handoff and gets past the line. Brought down at the 37. Will end the 1st quarter, and it's still a scoreless game.
Third and 4. Ball at the Colts, 37-yard line.
Pollard catches it in the back and tries to get free. Eventually shoved out at the 48. First down.
Donovan Darius gives it his all on this play, Dan, but it is too little too late. They pick up a few yards and a new set of downs. Well, he forced him out of bounds, but not before the marker. He should be more aware of where he is on the field.
A beautiful pickup, Peter, and a bit of a collapse by the defense there.
Well, they were caught off guard, Dan, and by the time they reacted, it was too late.
It will be first down. First down and 4 wideouts in the game. Manning rifles it out left side, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Jason Kraft got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up.
38-yard line.
Pulls in a lob here, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more. Manning really rifles this pass, and
first
the
down,
reception's
Colts.
made at the 6.
Lots of scoring opportunities right here, Dan. Excellent back, a sure-handed receiver, and an accurate quarterback.
James carries it past scrimmage and gets the touchdown.
Dan, this is a nice little run here. A good job of slicing through the D and picking up the yards that he needed. I love to see fight like that on those shorter plays.
Peter, he'll add a touchdown to his stats, and he has to be very happy with that.
You bet. Big
Mike
play, my friend.
to attempt the extra point. Walker holding.
Now the point after,
The extra
and
point is good.
It's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Vanderjagt rockets this one deep. Joseph downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars had their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at their own 20-yard line. Smith goes in motion. Has his number called on first down and chews up about 4 on the play.
David Macklin with the tackle. Second and 6. Ball at the Jaguars, 24-yard line.
Taylor picked up about 7, and that will bring up first down. Brunell unloads this to the right sideline, and it's complete for a first down and a whole lot more.
Jimmy Smith faced single coverage there and was able to get by it for the reception. That's how you draw it up.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely. Great call by the offensive coordinator.
And it will be a first down. First down, 10 yards to go. Makes the catch out to the left, and that's a gain of 7 on the play.
Bobby Shaw was getting double coverage there, but it wasn't enough to stop him from making the catch.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last two passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track.
Taylor will get the carry on second down and will lose about a yard here.
Y'all making this too
Mike
easy
Peterson
for me.
was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That's his third tackle of the game.
3rd and 4. Ball at the 40-yard line.
Third down, one man
3rd and
back.
4. Ball at the 40-yard line.
Smith didn't haul
Pass
that
is
one in,
incomplete.
and it falls incomplete.
Smith
That
was
will
the
bring up
intended receiver.
fourth down.
Number 98 closed
with
in
the
from the
coverage.
zone and forced the incompletion.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
Formation.
It'll be fourth down.
Number 86
Hansen
will
lines
make
up
the
for the
return.
punt. Hansen takes the snap and aims this one out of bounds. This will fly out of bounds at the 10.
Chris Hansen angled it out of bounds. Watch on the replay here. Not a bad kick and not bad placement. Inside the 20 and no return.
The Colts
and 10,
had an effective
Indianapolis.
first drive, and we'll see if they can keep it up. They'll start at their own 11-yard line. This pass will fall
Pass is
harmlessly
incomplete.
to the ground, and it's
Jermaine
incomplete.
Wiggins was the intended
Jermaine Wiggins
receiver.
didn't have anybody on him, and yet he couldn't make the catch.
That falls incomplete, but it would have been a minimal gain had they completed it
2nd
anyway.
and 10. Ball at the Colts, 11-yard line.
Manning throws a heater, and it's intercepted.
Interception,
Tackled at the 16.
Why you think twice before throwing a pass in his neighborhood. Watch. Great presence of mind to try for the football there.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Jaguars' offense has stalled late in their drives the past few times down. We'll see if they can finally score as they start this one at the 16-yard line. Taylor carries it for the 6th time and
Fred
only gets
Taylor,
back
the
to the
ball
line
carrier.
of scrimmage.
Marcus Washington with the tackle. 2nd and 9. Ball at the 16-yard line.
Brunell lofts this one out to the left, and it's
Pass is
tipped.
incomplete.
Incomplete.
Idris Bashir.
Idris
with the
Bashir
deflection.
came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
And Peter, you know, we talk a lot about defenders needing to make a play, and
Third
there
and
you have
9.
it, or as the French would say,
Ball at the
voila.
16-yard
You
line.
said it. On D, you're taught to look for the ball when it's in the air, and that's exactly what he did. Nice play.
Third down, empty backfield. Smith catches it left sideline, and that's a touchdown.
Jimmy Smith had 3 guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch.
That's his first touchdown of the day.
And I think he's a guy you can count on to make those end zone catches. He sets a high standard for himself, and he usually meets it.
Now the point after, and
The extra point is good.
ref gets the signal, and we're set. Boyd booms a beauty here. Walters decides to take it out of the end zone. Dragged down at the 16.
Troy Walters thought he had some running room from the end zone, but gets planted before he gets to the 20.
Thank you. No, don't touch now.
The Colts stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 16-yard line. Manning pulls it to the right sideline, and it's caught just barely past the markers for a first.
First down.
Had 3 guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch.
That'll be his first catch of the game after being shut out the entire first quarter. This is a bit of a slow start for him.
Yeah, it is, Dan, but he will see the ball more and more as the game goes on.
First down and 4 wideouts in the game. Wayne makes a tough
First down,
catch.
Colts.
The Colts take their first timeout.
First and 10. Ball at the Colts, 43-yard line.
That's the sack, and the clock will continue to run.
Donovan Darius gets to his man in the backfield for a big loss. I don't know what happened to the protection. Let's have a look. You know, Dan, it's all about focus and persistence. He was not going to let that quarterback get that pass off.
The defensive design worked flawlessly, and the refs will spot the ball well behind the original line of scrimmage.
What a way to derail a series from the onset.
Second and long ahead. Harrison goes in motion. James, the Colts will take a timeout. That's their second. Lets it go deep down the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete. So that'll bring the first half of football to a close as the clubs head to the locker room all time. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
Okay, Dano, we'll get back to you guys in a moment. Welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. The Jaguars, therefore, find themselves in a tight ball game. Anything can happen in the second half. We'll start this one off late in the first quarter. Edgerrin James is going to bounce this one to the outside. And look at the execution up front. He's in the clear. A 26-yard play that set up a Colt touchdown. The Colts strike first and go up by 7. The Jags later on in the second quarter, Mark Brunell would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. The Colts midway through the second, Colts leading by 7. Fernando Bryant shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. The Jags late in the second quarter, Mark Brunell connected with his man on this one. A 16-yard touchdown for the Jaguars. Game tied 7-all. Peyton Manning would find his target on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Jags are keeping it evened up. We're tied 7-all. Today's halftime hero has turned in an incredible performance thus far. Jimmy Smith has played like a man possessed. And now let's return to the second half with Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe.
Thanks, Chris. And today's game has been presented in ESPN Game Sound, designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Colts get the ball first to start the second half, and they will have a chance to break the deadlock. It's all tied up here. Let's go down to the field. Boyd boots the second half kickoff away. Walters downs this in the end zone for a touchback.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Yeah.
That's a good work out there, man.
All right, yeah.
The Colts have been locked in a defensive struggle so far. They will start this drive at their own 20-yard line.
Switch! Black 68! Switch! Black 68!
Manning just rifles this one, and it got away from him a bit. Incomplete.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. We're bringing it. I'm bringing it, yeah. I told you.
Peyton Manning has found limited success in the passing game so far, Dan, and he just can't seem to get into a rhythm out there. I'd say he's not very pleased with his performance. So far, he's got 95 yards and 1 interception.
Second down from the shotgun.
Ball at the Colts 20-yard line.
Smith goes in motion. Wayne grabs the dart right sideline and is at the 40, 20, 10,
Touchdown,
and he's
Colts.
in for the touchdown.
Reggie Wayne makes the catch, but that's not enough for him. He gets it and takes off for more.
Wasn't supposed to be a touchdown pass, but he made it one with that terrific run after the catch.
He fights for every inch he can get out there so you don't leave any daylight between him and the end zone.
Mike Vanderjagt to attempt the extra point. Walker holding.
Now the extra point.
The extra
and
point is good.
It's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Vanderjagt booms a beauty here. Mack decides to take it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 19. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, there's the drive results, and the thing I want to talk about is how close this game is. When the score is like it is, one single mistake can change the whole game. They need to be careful here. Stacey Mack got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Jaguars offense has taken the field, and they have been having a very tough time passing the ball. They have another opportunity here as they start off at their own 19-yard line. Brunell
Pass
fires
is
this one
incomplete
over the middle, and
with the
it's
deflection.
off incomplete.
Second and 10. Ball at the Jaguars 19-yard line.
Single back. Single back.
Fred Taylor, the ball carrier. Marcus Washington with the tackle.
Fred Taylor has been searching for a rhythm out there, Dan, and he's coming up short. It seems like his timing is way off. He's working hard, but only has 11 yards on 7 carries.
Fred, move the
Third
chains
and 9.
backwards.
Ball at the Jaguars 19-yard line.
Brunell rifles this one hard over the middle. He's taking the first on 3rd and long.
Mark Brunell makes a risky pass here and completes it. That took guts, Dan. Check it out. Oh, perfect pass. And it had to be accurate to get in there between the two defenders.
Nice pass, Peter, and he's really lining up the stat sheet.
Oh, you got it. So far, he's got 108 yards and 1 touchdown.
First down with the tight end right. Taylor dodges this one way out right and takes it upfield. Finally dropped at the 39. That will bring up first down.
Fred Taylor keeps it in the family on this play, and he had a lot of brothers to help him. Yeah, that design run was a success because he followed his blockers. Without him, he wouldn't have gone anywhere.
Taylor will get the carry on first down and hands out right. Tackled at the 30.
Here comes the run.
Second and 1. Ball at the 30-yard line.
Rhino. Strong back.
Sharp goes in motion. Taylor chews up 4 yards, and that brings up first down. First down, and this is the 7th play of the drive. Taylor carries it for the 4th straight time and heads wide right. Tackled at the 21.
Jimmy Smith administered a block on that last play like an O-liner. That's something you don't see very often.
They move the ball, and it will be second down. His number called on second down and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Come on, let's do it. We need a first down.
Step it up, D.
Third and 3. Ball at the 20-yard line.
Smith goes in motion. Taylor gets the ball on third down and is dropped short of the markers. 4th down coming up. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
Yeah,
You see this right here?
All right.
Feel this?
All right.
It hurts.
Right there.
Don't worry, just
Oh, it's gonna be all right, man. You're gonna be all right.
Let me help you. Come on.
You gotta get. Come on.
I need
You gotta get back to
something.
us.
Come on, let's go. You gonna be all right to play?
Danny Boyd to make the 36-yard attempt. Donovan Darius holding.
Boyd kicks from 36 yards out and
field goal
barely
attempt is
misses
no good.
this one off to the right.
Danny Boyd misses the field goal here. Let's watch this again. Yep, it's just a little bit to the side of the upright, but close only counts in horseshoes.
The Colts get their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 27-yard line. Smith goes in motion. Knocks him down and gets the sack way back at the 19.
Aiken Idell moved this offense back a few with a great sack in the backfield. That was a great call.
That'll be his first sack of the game. Catches the heat on the left sideline, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more. First down, 2 wideouts on the field.
Ball at the 47.
James, handoff and passes the line. Right down at the 46. Peter, once he closes his grip around you, you are not going to get free, regardless of how evasive you are.
Not with that strength. With those guns, he could probably juggle bowling balls or wide receivers for that matter. James picks up 6 on the play, and that will bring up third down.
Washington had to leave the field earlier in the game, and now Susie Kalber has a report. Susie?
Thanks, Dan. I managed to get a word with the team doctors. They said he's suffering from a hyperextended elbow. They're trying to mitigate the pain by taping him up, but it doesn't seem to be working.
That's the end of
They're
the third
listing his
quarter.
return as doubtful. Back to you.
As always, we'll hope for the best up here in the booth. Thank you, Susie. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Colts are out in front, 14-7. James gets this one way out left and converts the third down.
First down, Colts.
Edgerrin James took advantage of some really good blocking there. They opened up a hole.
And he's able to cross the line and get a bunch more without really much resistance.
And that's what the O-line gets paid for.
Peter, they did what they needed to
First
do,
and 10.
and they squeak it past
Ball
the
at the
first
31.
down line.
Yeah, he knew what he needed to do, and he done did it.
How eloquently put.
Oh, look at those numbers. That's how to get it done on the ground.
James gains 8 yards, and that brings up second down.
Edgerrin James took advantage of some really good blocking there on that last run. When you get the initial surge like that, good things happen, especially in the ground game.
4 plays in a row, he's taken the load. They are moving through the defense.
There's no reason to give it to anyone else right now.
James takes it for his 11th carry
First down,
and picks
Colts.
up the first down.
Edgerrin James took advantage of some really good blocking there on that last run. When you get the initial surge like that, good things happen, especially in the ground game.
10.
And yet again, he's the go-to man for the offense.
And ordinarily, I wouldn't recommend putting all your eggs in one basket. But this is one rock'em sock'em basket.
Ishmael
Touchdown,
makes
Colts.
the catch. Touchdown!
Kadri Ishmael reels in the catch despite being covered by 2 defenders. Dan, I guess he just can't be intimidated. Check this out. Oh yeah, it's all about being focused. He had his eye on the ball the whole time, and he knew where he had to be.
That's his first touchdown
Mike
of
Vanderkamp
the
to
day.
attempt the
And I
extra
think he's a
point.
guy you can count on to make those end zone catches. He sets a high standard for himself, and he usually meets it.
Here's the extra point,
The extra
and
point is good.
It's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. What a kickoff through the uprights. Give that kicker 3 points. The Jaguars
First and
are
10,
down, but
Jacksonville.
not out. They'll start this critical drive at their own 20-yard line. Brunell throws a beauty to the right side,
Pass
and
is
it's
incomplete.
knocked away from the receiver.
Johnson was the
Incomplete.
intended receiver. David Macklin with the coverage.
Mark Brunell putting on quite a display out there, Dan. He's finding his receivers and getting into a rhythm out there, both with the long and the short ball. He's racked up 108 yards and 1 touchdown.
Second down,
Second
3
and 10.
wideouts in the game.
Ball at the Jaguars' 20-yard line.
No dice, and it
Pass
falls
is incomplete.
incomplete.
With the deflection.
Let's go, Jaguars! Convert it! Get the first!
Smith, I didn't even
Third
break a
and
sweat.
10.
You got to pick it up.
Ball at the Jaguars' 20-yard line.
Brunell unloads this one to the left, and it's intercepted.
Interception.
Stopped
Colts.
at the 22.
Idris this year does a nice job picking off the pass there. He's got it, and he gets a little more with that nice little run back.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first. first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Colts are in control, but it's far from over. The offense comes out and will start this drive at the 22-yard line. James picks up 11 on the play, and that will bring up first down.
First down, Colts.
Edgerrin James lowered his shoulder to make the play here. That's how you break through a tackle, baby.
First down, two tight ends in the game.
Ball at the 11.
James takes his 13th carry of the game and picks up a couple.
James, the ball carrier. Donovan Darius with the tackle.
Come on. I can't believe it.
Second and 7. Ball at the 9.
Darius tackles in behind the line of scrimmage.
Donovan Darius targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
And he did a super job of lining up his man and then, pow, taking him down.
That's a great battle down there, Dan. This time, the D won.
Third down. The clock is stopped at 2 minutes. James marches off the right guard, and the Jaguars take their first time out. Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Vanderjagt from 19 yards, and it's good.
Mike Vanderjagt has little trouble pooching this one through. Let's see it again. Yep, he knows that you aren't allowed to miss many of those in this league.
For the first time today, they leave the red zone with only a field goal to show for it.
Overall, Dan, the defense has to be happy with how that one played out.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Vanderjagt rockets this one deep. Joseph downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:52. Johnson mishandles this one and drops it incomplete.
Johnson had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
That's the third incompletion his way, Peter.
Yeah, and he's starting to look a little frustrated down there, too.
Second down. The clock is stopped at 1:48.
20-yard line.
Brunell zips it to the left sideline, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Was the
Number 31
receiver.
was with the receiver all the way back there on that deep corner route and interrupted the pass. Incomplete.
If complete, that would have made for a bit shorter third down
10.
play, but the defense
Ball
had
at
other
Jaguars,
ideas.
20-yard
The anticipation to the throw was key here. It made all the pieces fall into place.
Third down coming up. Third down, 10 yards to go. Johnson hauls in the pass, and
complete.
he's well short of the markers. That will stop the clock at 1:40. It'll be fourth down.
Pat Johnson played it smart there, stopping the clock by heading to the sideline. That's a good play.
They get some yards out of that play, but they are short.
Yeah, didn't get quite the punch they wanted to.
It'll be fourth down. Brunell throws a bullet, and it falls incomplete. They will turn the ball over on downs.
Ineligible receiver, number 82, offense. The penalty is declined. Incomplete pass.
The Colts will start this drive with unbelievable field position with the clock at 1:37. The Jaguars will take a timeout. That's their second. Second down. The clock is stopped at 1:31. Gets the ball again, and he's stopped. The Jaguars take a timeout. That's their final one. Third down and less than a yard.
Ball at the 15.
Shy of the markers. The clock keeps ticking. Fourth down coming up.
Wally Rayner brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
That will be his fourth tackle of the contest.
Mike Vanderjagt.
Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Vanderjagt kicks it from 31 yards and squeezes it inside the right goal post.
That's how we do it. That's how.
Mike Vanderjagt takes the field goal, but watch how close the ball gets to the upright. Man, a few more inches and he'd have made the highlight reel. Not the way he would have wanted to, though.
They'll take the 3 points, but they were hoping for 7.
But that's the second time today they get close, only to have to bring in the kicker.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Vanderjagt rockets this one deep. Joseph downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 45. Brunell throws a heater right sideline, and it's caught at the 34. 40. And that will stop the clock at 38. First down.
Kyle Brady is going to make the catch. Right there, but that's only the beginning. Look at him chew up the yardage.
A nice run after making the grab, and that's a big plus coming from your tight end.
Especially for him. He's not known for making those big gallops like that.
First down, tight end to the left.
Ball at the 33.
Down! Single back!
Shaw pulls down the floater out left, and that's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Jaguars!
Bobby Shaw shadowing him, but still manages to make the catch. He beats his man cold. It's all about staking your turf.
Well, it's closer now, but Peter, time is definitely not on their side.
You said it. They needed that score earlier on.
Here's the point after, and
the extra point is good.
They're setting up for the onside kick. Boyd bounces it up. Brooks gathers it up at the 37.
Onside kick did not travel 10 yards. Number 5, kicking team. 5-yard penalty. Re-kick.
The Jaguars tried an onside kick on that one, but the ball didn't go far enough. The ball's not live until it travels 10 yards, and that was not a live ball.
Boyd kicking off for the
They're
Jaguars.
setting up for the onside kick. Boyd bounces it up. Mitchell gets it off the bounce at the 37.
Pete Mitchell does a beautiful job for his squad by following the kick, getting in position, and then making the grab. That's how you work on onside kick to perfection.
That was a must-win onside kick for them, Peter, and they got it.
First
Hey,
and
keep
10,
that fat lady
Jackson.
quiet because we aren't out of this yet, folks.
The Jaguars start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 33. Shaw catches it in the
Shaw,
flat,
pass
and the
complete.
clock continues to wind down.
29 with the tackle.
Brunel gets all of his arm into this pass, and
Pass
it's
is
tipped.
incomplete.
Incomplete.
David Macklin came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
A nice defensive play will give him his second batted ball of the game.
Yeah, great read.
Third and 10.
Third down, one man
Ball at
back.
the Jaguars' 38-yard line.
Intercepted. Tackled at the 44.
Number 98, that's the interception. But that really happened because his teammate got in there and tipped it. Oh, it's all about coordinating your defense, man. Playing as a team.
Well, that's their second interception of the game, and stingy is appearing to be the motto for their defense.
Yeah, either that or give me the ball.
Loss of 2 yards on the play.
And that will do it for tonight's game. The Colts come out on top, 27-14. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
All right, Dan, thank you. So this one is in the books as we welcome you all to our ESPN Video Games post-game show. I'm Chris Berman. The Colts stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Reggie Wayne was definitely a key as he was able to work his way open for a big one here. An 80-yard touchdown for the Colts. Fred Taylor found an opening here and he was off. The Colts, after a missed field goal, Colts out in front by 7. Peyton Manning would find his target on this one. They move ahead by 14. The Jags on defense, Idris Bashir was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. Jags back 21-7. After driving 20 yards on 4 plays, Mike Vanderjagt gets the call as they can't punch it into the end zone, but the short field goal is up and good. A 20-yard field goal. The Colts move ahead big and now lead by 17. After driving 10 yards on 3 plays, Mike Vanderjagt would come on and connect on the field goal try. Connect on their second field goal. The Jags trying to answer back. Jags losing by 20. Bobby Shaw is going to run a great route here. Have a look as it creates some space and is able to bring this in. Close the gap some, now down by 13. The Jags again have it. Number 98 shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. And that's where we'll leave this one. Colts come away with a win, 27-14. Now let's catch up with the player who really ignited his team's offense with his depth passing and has earned our Player of the Game award. Peyton Manning is standing by with Susie Colbert. Suze?
Thank you, Chris. You showed your mettle. An impressive performance in what turned into an impressive win. What was the key to your success?
You know what it was? We just stuck to our game plan and got the work done today, you know? Our coaches did a great job today getting us ready for this game, and I think their scouting gave us the edge in the end.
Chris, back to you.
That winds up our broadcast of the NFL preseason on ESPN. the worldwide leader in sports for 25 years and counting. I'm Chris Berman. Thanks for joining us.